Welcome to my kitchen. It's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. And today I'm going to teach you how to fix some Cornish hens. You know, these little guys I got in my hands. Yeah, if you wanted to know how to fix Cornish hens, then this video is for you. It's a basic, easy recipe, and it's very delicious. So if you're new, get subscribed. If you're a returning subscriber, you know what's in store. Let's get started. What I'm going to be using on this recipe is 4 Cornish hens. You will need 4 of these if you make it exactly like I do, but you can take what I use and just, decide for yourself how much you need of what. But I'm using 4 of these Cornish hens, some crushed pineapples, 1 can, some black pepper, 1 orange, some honey, some salt, orange juice, and 100% cornstarch. And you will need just a little bit of Pam. So now I'm going to turn my oven on preheat at 350 degrees. So this is the pan I'm going to be using. You can use any pan you like, but this is the one I'm going to bake my Cornish hens in. I'm going to take my Pam here and just lightly spray inside this, so we don't get no sticking and stuff. So I'm going to do this 1 Cornish hen at a time. We're going to add some salt and pepper to both sides. And this depends on you. And once I get to the bottom of it, I'm going to turn it over and do the top. So once you get this Cornish hen salted and peppered to your liking, you want to do the other 3 that you're fixing the same way. Just do them 1 at a time and do both sides. So I got my Cornish hens all salted and peppered. Now what we're going to do is turn the oven to 350 on bake. And we're going to put these in the oven on the top rack for 1 hour. The next thing we're going to do is grate an orange. And basically, we're just going to do the whole peeling just like so. Just take it and run it over just like this till you get the whole thing grated. This is pretty much all I need. So what's left over, I'm going to eat. And then we go ahead and make a paste because I ain't no use wasting a good orange. So we're going to be making the sauce now for fancy Cornish hens. You want to put this on low. I'm going to take my crushed pineapples, well, my can of pineapples, and add the whole can directly into this. I'm going to add 1 whole cup of orange juice, and I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of honey directly into this. Now I'm going to take the orange peel here that we diced up and just add it to a mix. So once this comes to the boil and we mix this up extremely good, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. So I'm mixing this up as I'm waiting for it to come to a boil. And once it boils for a few minutes, a couple minutes, I'm going to add 2 spoons of cornstarch. Pretty simple to follow, just regular tablespoons is what I'm using. Same as I did the honey, just in regular old spoons, works fine. So it just started to bubble. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and this is to thicken up the mix. And it will turn into kind of a thicker paste with the cornstarch. So I went ahead and got my Cornish hens out of the oven. They're golden brown, they look extremely good. They've been cooking for a little bit over an hour, for about 1 hour and 15 minutes or so. And when I got them out of the oven, I drained it because it will have a lot of fat and liquid inside this pan. Just go ahead and drain it out. I drained mine into a separate pan. Now we're going to take a mix here and just pour all over top of it and smother them in it. Once you get done with this, you can set it on the table, let them cool off a bit, and they're ready to sub to the family, your friends, or just for you to enjoy. I mean, 4 Cornish hens, I personally could eat all 4 of these. But that's a lot of food. I mean, if you got a family, that's a whole family meal. So let's get a taste test going. Don't that look delicious? It looks extremely good to me. I'm going to go ahead and get me one out so we can taste test it out together. Let's get this big guy right here. Or lady. It's a hen, so it should be a lady. But you never know with markets today. If you get the feathers off of them, they could be anything. Now that looks delicious. But how does it taste? It tastes delicious, but I'm going to give you a taste test anyway. You can see how tender and juicy this is. It just falls off of the bone. It's so easy to just take a fork and just dig into it. It's so juicy and delicious. It's full of flavor, full of that orange flavor that we was going for with the paste that we made. Oh my, it's just so good. You have to try it. If you ain't never tried the Cornish hen fixed like this, you got to. I mean, you ain't lived till you tried this recipe. It's a little bit of an old-fashioned recipe, but there's nothing a matter with being a little old-fashioned. Yeah, 1 out of 10. This recipe is a 10. Like, it's impressive. It's simple, easy to make. You get, you know, a good meal for the family, a good meal for yourself, and it don't cost that much. I mean, you can get these Cornish hens sometimes on sale, and it's just some simple, like an orange and simple little salt and pepper. Goes a long way. You don't have to fix 4 like I did today. You can fix it just 1, but if you fix 4 just for yourself, you can always put the other ones up and eat them later, you know? Man, this is good. So if you're new, be sure to get subscribed to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you watching this video. Thanks again. Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch another one of them. And I'll see you on the next one.